Everybody, it's Rosie and welcome to day 3 of your 21-day Luxform Pilates challenge. For today's class, we are going to be using this Pilates ball. If you don't have a Pilates ball, do not worry, you can do it without. All right, let's come down onto your mat. So to lay on your mat, bring your feet out as wide as your mat. Just leave your ball by your side. And then cactus your arms. Let's drop your knees across to the left. Let your eye gaze go to the right. And then other way. Let your knees go to the right, eye gaze to the left. Feeling that little rotation through your spine. One more, knees to the left, eye gaze to the right. Feel your hips open. Other side. Knees to the right, eye gaze to the left. All right, let's come back in. Bring your feet towards your mat. Let's place your ball between your knees. And then just reach down, you know the deal, reach down towards your heels. Make sure you can touch your heels with your fingers. If you can't reach your heels, walk your heels in a little bit closer, and your feet should be a little bit closer together than hip distance just to hold that ball. Your arms are down by your side. Let's just take a nice big inhale in, and then as you exhale, start to tuck your tailbone, push your lower back down, slowly lifting your hips. So lifting lower back, middle back, upper back, all the way up. We slowly melt down. So upper back, middle back, and lower back. That's it. Little arch of your spine at the bottom, and then press your lower back down. Big squeeze. So our class today, we do have a bit of an inner thigh focus. So that is what our ball is doing between our knees. It's starting to bring our awareness to your inner thighs. So let's think about a slight little squeeze on your ball. Squeeze together. Feel the inner seams of your legs start to activate. Peeling all the way up, all the way down. All right, let's go 3 more with this spinal articulation. So the spinal articulation is where you peel your spine up and down. It's like a little massage. All right, let's go for 2. Then we're just going to work that little hip hinge. On this next one, hold it lifted. All we do now is tap your tailbone down, flat back, lift and squeeze. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze that ball. Lots of squeezing today. Keep pushing your knees over towards your toes. Hip hinge, so let your glutes release, and then a lift and squeeze as we lift. I think I just had a brain malfunction, so I was trying to think of the words. Lift and squeeze. All right, let's add at the top 2 squeezes of your ball. So squeeze, squeeze, and then tap the tailbone. We lift, squeeze, hold it up. You're squeezing your glutes, and then you're squeezing the ball. 1, 2. That's it. We hip hinge and we lift. We squeeze the ball. 1, 2. Now, if you're happy here, stay here. If you want to add on, reach your arms up to the ceiling. So we're taking out that little bit of support with your arms. But if you do feel like you get too wobbly and you want to bring your arms back in, feel free to bring them back down by your side and keep pressing your hands down into your mat to help you lift your hips. We hip hinge and we lift and squeeze. Pulse. Pulse that ball. That's it. Nice work. Inhale, lower, exhale, we drive it up. Squeeze, squeeze. All right, we're going to add on a heel lift in 2, up at the top. In 1, this next one, keep reaching your arms up nice and tall to the ceiling. All right, you've got your squeeze, squeeze. I want you to lift your heels, squeeze, squeeze, lower your heels, and then tap your hips. We lift, we squeeze, squeeze the ball, hold, lift your heels, squeeze, squeeze the ball, lower your heels, tap your hips. We lift, that's it. Oops, trying to lift my heels a little early. Lift the heels, squeeze, squeeze, lower the heels, tap the hips. Let's go for 3. Lift the heels, squeeze, squeeze. Oh, my glutes and my inner thighs are turning on. All right. On this next one, let's hold it up, and all we're going to do is squeeze that ball. Keep your heels down for the moment. Just squeeze that ball. Lift your hips a little higher. That's it. Reach your arms nice and long. Lift it, lift it. We got it. Last 4, We're gonna hold that squeeze in 3. Last 2, hold the squeeze, lift your heels. We're gonna squeeze again, keep your heels lifted. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep pushing your knees forward. I know this is a lot harder. If you need to walk your toes in a little bit so you have a bit more control here. Lift your hips higher, that's it. Let's go for 5. Oh my God. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Hold that squeeze, hold, hold, hold. We're gonna pulse your hips up and down. Halfway down, all the way up. That's it. Let's go for 5. Squeeze that ball as tight as you can, like you wanna pop it. Let's go for 4. We go for 3. Last 2, last 1, and then melt your spine, upper, middle, lower back. Hug your knees in. Well done, everybody. Okay, let's get into a little bit of core from here. So keeping the ball between your knees, you can have your feet down on the ground, or you're gonna float your legs up to tabletop. Either way, you're gonna have your hands interlaced behind your head, your thumbs go down your neck. Alrighty. Let's float your knees up into tabletop. Take a nice big inhale to prepare. And then exhale, slowly lifting your chest. So let's check in with your tabletop. Your knees are over your hips, your shins are parallel to the ceiling. We exhale, lift. You inhale, lower. Your feet can be down on the ground. Now, because we've got this ball between our knees, I want you to flex your feet here. That's going to keep your legs engaged because we are going to add on. So exhale, lift, draw your ribs to your hips. Looking just above your knees, slowly lower down. Exhale, lift. All right, let's go for 2, then we add on. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. This next one we're going to add on. It's a really loud helicopter. I hope you guys can't hear it. Hold it there. We're going to add that little inner thigh squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze. So keeping your feet flexed will help you to feel your inner thighs and keep your legs engaged, because if you've got floppy feet, give it a try. You can't really feel it as much. You don't have as much control. Exhale, we lift. Squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, we lower. Now you can do this with your feet down on the ground. You're still going to just work that squeeze, squeeze, and we lower. Let's add on. The next time you lift, you've got your squeeze, squeeze. Reach your arms long. Bring your hands back behind your head. Lower back down. Exhale, we lift. Squeeze, squeeze. Reach. Get a little bit higher through your chest. That's it. Hands behind your head. We lower. Exhale, lift. Squeeze, squeeze. Reach. You should be starting to feel nice and fiery. Inhale, lower. Let's go for 2. Then we're holding it up, just that squeeze. All right, in 1. Last 1. Reach the arms. Last big inhale. Exhale, lift it up. Reach your arms long, and now we're pulsing. Keep flexing your feet. Squeeze that ball. Pulse the knees together. That's it. Lift a little higher from your chest. Eye gaze above your knees. You've got this. Lift a little higher. Let's go for 5. We go for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Grab the ball out. You're going to figure 8 that ball behind one knee as the other leg goes long, and then to the other side. Keep your chest lifted. We don't have long. You've got 10 seconds. One knee bends, ball comes behind, other leg extends. Let's go for 6 seconds. Lift a little higher. I know this burns. Do not worry, almost done. Last 4. Keep breathing. Last 3. Let's go for 2. Last 1. You are done. Bring it down. Rock your knees from side to side. Oh God, my back's cracking. And then let's come all the way up. All right, we're going to stay side facing. We're going to keep using your ball. So with your ball, I want you to bring your right heel over your ball and your right toe will be down on the ground. We're coming into a sumo squat here. So check in with your left heel. You want both your heels to be in the same line and your toes are facing outwards. So you've got external rotation through your hips. Your hands are on your hips. Let's take a nice big inhale, roll your shoulders back, and then exhale. We bend down through both your knees. Now straight away, your right inner thigh will feel this because you've got your heel lifted. Now, if you don't have a ball, just keep your heel lifted here. Or you can keep your heel down and then you can lift your heel at the bottom as that little extra layer. We lower and we lift. So the right leg is feeling this a little bit more because you're never fully straightening the right leg if you have a little look down because of that ball. Now I want you to stay really heavy through your right heel on your ball, like you're trying to pop it. Feel that engagement through your inner thighs. Keep your shoulders rolling back. Hands can be on your hips. And then we lift. All right, let's add on at the bottom. Hold there. 2 pulses of your heel on your ball and then come up to stand. Inhale, we lower. Pulse, pulse, exhale, lift. That's it. Inhale, we lower. Pulse, pulse, exhale, lift. Let's go for 5 here. Lower, pulse, pulse, we lift. Let's go for 4. Keep getting down nice and low. For these last 3, let's see how low we can get. That's it. It's going to get shaky. Nice work. Last 2. Keep your shoulders rolling back. Keep your spine lifted. All right, last 1. Pulse, pulse. Then we are holding it down. Let's hold it down. Just your pulses. Get your hips lower. Lower, lower, lower. Keep pulsing your heel on your ball. Feel those shakes. That's what we're meant to be feeling. Hands are on your hips or hands can stay at your chest. Almost done. Let's go for 8 pulses on that ball. Get a little lower. Let's go for 6. Even lower for 5. Even lower for 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Come up to stand. All right. You're going to keep your right heel on your ball. You're going to bring your left heel to join you. I'm going to face back towards you, but feel free to just go whichever way you can see me. Basically, both your heels are going to be on your ball and your feet are making that little V shape. Hands are on your hips. We're going to come down into that little V squat. So bend down through your knees, we lower, and then push through your heels, we stand. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. Now, you're going to start to feel your quads. You're going to still feel your inner thighs. They will slowly start to get nice and fiery. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. Let's start to add a little pulse of your hips. Pulse. Slow it down and lift. Wow, that pulse really just switched on through the quads. So your quads are the front muscles on your thighs. So the heel lift, you're going to feel your calves, your quads, your inner thighs, and we lift. The glutes, getting a little bit of a break this class. I mean, after the bridges, of course. Okay, pulse, pulse, and we lift. Let's add on a little heel pulse. So pulse, pulse, hold it down. Pulse your heels and lift. Inhale, lower, pulse, pulse, hold there. Pulse, pulse, and lift. That's it. Let's go for 5. Pulse, pulse. Then we're going to hold it down and just pulse through the hips. Oh my God. We pulse the hips. We pulse that ball. Let's go for 3. Pulse, pulse. Let's go for 2. All right, next one, hold it down. Just pulse your hips. Hands are on your hips. Roll your shoulders back, breathing in and out. I know this burns. I am with you here. Let's go for 5. Then we're going to hold down and just pulse your heels on the ball. Get a little deeper. For 3, we're almost done. Don't stand up just yet. Hold it down, hold there. Pulse your heels on the ball. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Get lower, 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 lower. For 5. Oh my God. 4, 3, 2. Bring it up. Ow! Okay, guys, we've got to do the other side of that sumo squat. Keep the left heel on the ball. Right foot comes down, or right foot comes down. That is exactly what I'm trying to say. Why is this ball rolling away from me now? Left heel, right heel. Have a little look down at your heels. Check that they are in line. External rotation through your feet. Hands on your hips. Let's go. We lower and we lift. Now the right inner thigh, you're still going to feel that, but we are slowly going to switch on through the left side a little bit more. So really take your time here. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. Feel that inner part of your leg switch on. Lower and lift. God, this leg is actually shaking already. Can you believe we have to add things on? I cannot. Wow, full body shakes. All right. Let's start to add on at the bottom in 2. Last one. On this next one, let's add that heel, pulse, pulse, and lift. That's it. We lower, we pulse, pulse, and we lift. I'm shaking. Get as low as you can go. Pulse, pulse, and lift. That's it. Nice and slow here. Get a little bit deeper through your hips. Well done. Okay, 5 reps, then we hold it down. That's it. Let's go for 4. Pulse, pulse, and lift. In 3, pulse, pulse, and lift. All right, 2, pulse, pulse. We lift. This next one, it's our last one. Pulse, pulse, lift. And then we hold it down. Just your pulses get a little bit lower through your hips, a little bit lower. Embrace those shakes. Feel strong through the inner thighs. My leg is literally uncontrollably shaking. Let's go for 6. Woo. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 2. I'm with you here. Last one. Lift it up. Get rid of your ball. Kick it out of the way. Well done, everybody. Let's come down onto your knees. You guys, we are done. You've done such an amazing job. All right, let's bend your left knee out in front of you and then just bend your right knee out just into that little mermaid position here. Just come into a couple deep breaths. All right, let's bend down through your left elbow. Reach your right arm up. And then coming over to the other side. Left hand comes down, reach the right arm up and over. And then other side. One more here. And bring the left arm up and over. All right, let's even that off. Bend your right knee out, left knee out. Right elbow bends as you reach your top arm up and over. Left hand down, right arm up and over. Other side, right hand down, left arm reaches up. And then left hand up and over. One more here. All right, when you're ready, have a big drink. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. Well done. That is your 3rd class of your 21-day challenge finished. You guys are killing it. I will see you on the mat for our class tomorrow. Bye.